my name's Daniel. Welcome to another video. It's been a long while, and this is my front courtyard, and what you're seeing here is this grapevine. Yes, a grapevine. It's grown a lot. It's grown quite a lot, and there's these flowers that are starting to grow. It's it's covered in lots and lots of flower buds. They're everywhere, absolutely everywhere. There's more up there, more up there, more there. So that's a pretty nice grapevine that I got. So this is in my front courtyard, and we've got two of these plants here. So we've got this Westreepia orchid, and it's got a nice flower on it. This one's looking pretty good. This one's looking okay, but there's a flower bud starting to grow, and it'll turn into a flower. And we have this plant here, which is a relative of the African violet. So it's Primulina youngfuensis. It's got these very nice green leaves, and then you've got these silver lines, and it's a bit hairy. So it's a relative of the African violet, and the leaves are very similar to an African violet, like they're succulent and hairy. So because I had to downsize my collection, I have far fewer houseplants than what I did before, so that I have more space in my new place. So this is my Tonanthe burleymarkii, and you can see that it's growing a new leaf. So this plant has settled in quite nicely in my new place, and I've got a second one. Now I'm about to show you, but I'll show you the pot it's in. Look at that. That's a nice pot. So there you've got the plastic pot, and then you've got this ceramic pot that helps to hide the plastic pot. Here's my other Tonanthe burleymarkii, and it's in this nice pot, and this pot is hiding a plastic one. So I use these pots to make them look nicer. They look nicer than just having a plastic pot, and I'll show you the growth points. So I brought it down so you can have a better look at it. So that's a new leaf. That's a new leaf. And there's this new leaf here. So that one there, that's a new leaf. It's suffered a little bit in the winter time, but it's slowly starting to grow back, and you can see that that one's starting to unfurl nicely. That one's starting to unfurl quite nicely. And here's my Peperomia pedialata, and this is quite a small one, and I've got it in this little plastic pot, but I've got this nice attractive ceramic pot to hide it, so that it looks better. And there's a very small growth tip there. Right there, there's a small growth tip. And here we got a new leaf growing. So there's a new leaf. So once it grows, it'll start to look better. So here's my aluminium plant. And it's starting to grow back slowly. There's a new grove tip there. There's one there at the bottom. There's another one there. And it's in a nice pot. Look at that. Once again, this ceramic pot is hiding the plastic one. So there's the plastic pot, and here's the ceramic one I've got. It looks really, really good. It looks very pretty. And here's my Anthurium Scaran. Now it did suffer during the winter time. Like, it got a little bit cold in the winter time, and you can see there's a brown mark there. That leaf has gone yellow. Something eaten that leaf. That leaf is a bit yellow, but that one's good. That leaf is good. That leaf is good. That leaf is good. That one's good. It's got a bit broken, but it's still pretty good. That one, it's half green and then half discoloured. And that one's pretty good. So it's fine so it's mostly fine. It hasn't been growing many new leaves, but I don't know what's going on here. There might be something happening around here. There might be something growing there, I'm not sure. Here is my back courtyard, and some of the plants, some of them are kind of not really doing that great. Some of them have suffered because of the winter, and some of them have been eaten, like this begonia Arctic breeze has had its leaves eaten. This orchid, this Masdevallia pixis, something's eaten the leaves here, and this Tonanthe burley-markii has suffered. Something has eaten it. Like, this is completely devoured. Here's another Masdevallia pixis, and this one's pretty good. And here we have a Peperomia petiolata, and you can see that it's got a flower there. Nobody can see it, but there's a nice flower there. This Tonanthe is looking okay. The tips of the leaves are a little bit brown, but it'll grow back. Here's another very small Peperomia petiolata, and we've got this goldfish plant, Nematanthus glabra. It's looking pretty good. What else do we have here? This orchid, Mediacalca decoratum. Now there is this tree that keeps on shedding all these leaves, and it makes quite a mess. I've got this begonia that's outgrowing its terrarium. And we got this lovely Miranda, Leucanura. It's looking okay. That's a new leaf, so that's starting to grow. I'm quite happy with that. That's a nice new leaf. Now, this peace lily isn't doing very well, and it looks like something's been eating it. Although there is a flower that's trying to grow. And we got the other peace lily. It's looking okay, but it's suffered because of the winter. The leaves have gotten brown. I hope it recovers. It's looking okay. If I give it more care, give it some more water, more fertilizer, and trim off those leaves, it should come back good. Now this is the tree that's making all the mess, and this plant is covered in all these maroon coloured flowers. They're quite small, and this is Pittosporum, which is an Australian native. It's covered in these little maroon coloured flowers. So this is the one that's making so much mess and dropping all the leaves everywhere. And that's it for today's video, and I'm going to be producing more videos like this one in the future, and I might create some videos where I'll do like plant tours at like Bunnings, which is like Home Depot in Australia, and I might visit some nurseries in the future and show you some different plants in nurseries. And so yeah, I've got quite a few ideas for the future, and stay tuned for the next video. Okay, bye for now.